Good evening. A woman in Crooked River Ranch reported a terrifying case of road rage to Oregon State Police. Matthew Draxton reports her account is supported by a witness.
With my 15-year-old daughter, I was petrified, not for myself, but for her. And when he stopped and got out of his vehicle, I feared for my life. I didn't know if he was armed. I didn't know if he was bringing a gun or a knife or anything. I just knew I needed to get out of there.
Joanne Gange was on the way to Bend with her 15-year-old daughter when she found herself in a nightmare driving situation. She says after passing a vehicle on Northwest Lower Bridge Road, she was harassed by the driver, ultimately running her off the road more than once and pushing her into oncoming traffic.
He proceeded to merge back onto the road, pushing them into oncoming traffic head-on with myself. They almost went completely off the road into the shoulder of the road head-on with a power pole. Had I not have stepped on my brakes as fast as I did, they probably would have had either a head-on with the pole or myself.
Seth Sutherland saw Joanna's Jeep barrel toward his pickup only 20 to 30 yards away and slammed on his brakes. The sudden stop damaged his equipment. According to the Oregon State Police report, the suspect was found passed out in his driver's seat, impaired to a perceptible degree, and was arrested for DUII, reckless driving, and reckless endangering.
Sergeant Hansen told me, he's like, this was a guy who was going to kill somebody. Maybe not intentionally, but he was so drunk that he was, I don't know if he was completely unaware. I don't know. I just know that he was hell-bent on making me pay.
According to the Journal of Consumer Research, the most prevalent road rage involves speeding, tailing, honking, and running a red light. The most common reason for road rage has to do with heavy traffic, but also can be exacerbated by other factors such as feeling stressed or tired. Oregon does not have a specific law for road rage.
It's not illegal to yell at somebody. Those are free speech issues. But when you start to get into really reckless driving, that's more than just a traffic violation. It's more than just cutting someone off or tailgating. That's when it could constitute reckless driving.
Bend PD advises drivers not to engage with those displaying signs of road rage. Don't make eye contact and do not yell back. Instead, call a police station and report the behavior.
Often what we see is that when the driver who is road raging discovers that you are pulling into the police station lobby parking lot, they're going to disengage and drive away, and that will diffuse the situation.
There's a difference between road rage and aggressive driving. Road rage is a criminal offense which includes violent intentional behavior towards other drivers. Aggressive driving is a traffic violation posing risk to other drivers on the road.
I felt really trapped. I felt like this man is determined to hurt me. He was determined. If I would have given him the opportunity, he would have had no problems pushing me into oncoming traffic and getting me killed.
Deschutes County DA Steve Gunnels says criminal charges will be considered once his office receives reports from Oregon State Police about the incident. Matthew Draxton, News Channel 21.